This is a greeting and a big shout out to all of the students who are enrolled in LSSL 5370. Welcome to the start of your studies in library science. I will imagine that many of you are unfamiliar with using Blackboard. So I want to give you a brief tutorial of how to find Blackboard and how to get to the information about our class. You can begin by going to www.shsu.edu, or you could Google SHSU Blackboard, whichever way works best for you. Go to Campus Tools, and you'll have Blackboard. We'll ask you to log in with your student ID and password that is unique to each individual. This is the landing page for all of the Blackboard courses. Yours is going to look different from mine. As a professor, mine has much more content on there that you would not see on yours. But a couple of things I want you to notice. If you'll scroll down, you should be a member of some organizations, including the one for LSSL graduate students. This is a place where our professors put information in regards to graduation or other assignments that you might need. It's just like kind of like a home page where a lot of very important information is stored. Then on your right-hand side, you will have a list of courses that you are currently enrolled in. In my case, it's courses that I'm going to be teaching. But you will find that you are either enrolled in one of my summer courses, which is LSSL 5370-01 or LSSL 5370-02. You will only have one choice there between those two classes. Unless you're taking a second class, that would also be listed there. Click the course you're enrolled in, and my page will always take you to the announcements. In the past few weeks, I've sent out a couple of announcements for anyone who might have already known how to read their email, sending out reminders of what the textbooks are for this class. There are some required materials. But I want to give you an overview of this left-hand side, which is how our Blackboard course is set up. The announcements is always there at the top, followed by notifications. I don't use that myself, but it might be something you use as a student. But then I have start here first, and I really mean that. I want you to start here first. This is where I give you a course introduction, welcoming you to the class, but then it also includes 4 things that I want you to do as we get started. I want you to forward your Sam Houston email to an email account that you regularly read, and this is a video on how to do that. I want you to click on the discussion board, which is over here on the left-hand column, and introduce yourself to all of us. Then I want you to watch the Blackboard overview, which is the video you're watching right now if you watched it early when I emailed it. And I want you to watch the assignments overview, where I give you a brief overview of the kinds of assignments we have in our class. Okay, that's the course introduction. The syllabus is uploaded here. Now you are seeing my teacher view. You will actually just have hyperlinks here. You'll be able to go straight over to the syllabus. The course GPS due dates. This is how you know when things are due, how many points they're worth. In this class, you're not going to get 100 on an assignment or a 98 on an assignment. You're going to earn points. And then all of these points total up at the end to tell you which one is valued at an A or a B or a C. There are no D's in graduate school, but there is an F. In graduate school, you'll see in the graduate seminar that you'll participate in later that you only want to aim for A's and B's. Then we have our assignments, which I will review in another video for you. So that's where you start here first. Then our second area is ways that we communicate, how we taught together as professor-student and how we taught together as a class. In the discussion board, I have a place for students to talk to each other. You're getting started. You're not seeing each other. You need to have a way to bond together, to build camaraderie, to build partnerships, because you're going to be traveling on probably a 2-year journey together as you complete all of the coursework for your library science degree. Then each week, I have some, well, in this case, it's an introductions area for you to get started on. And then I have places for you to ask questions based upon the month that the assignment is due. So if it was a June assignment, there's a June discussion board. If it's a July assignment, there's a July discussion board. It's a way for us to all stay on track together and to be able to always refer to the same spot to see if our classmates already asked a question about an assignment or if the professor already answered something about an assignment. I prefer that you ask your questions here, which I know at first may seem intimidating, but that way it's fair to everyone. Everyone will have the same access to the same answers about the questions, and I want you to feel free to ask. You need to ask questions for clarification. That's very important. You need to learn to speak up. It's a new way of us communicating together. Okay, after our discussion boards, you have my grades. Of course, that's how we communicate. In my case, as a professor, I don't have any, but this would be a place for you to be able to see your personal grades. Always look at your grade, always click it and open it, because I usually write some kind of feedback for you to know why you might have lost some points. Or if there was something just astoundingly wonderful, I would have made a comment about that as well. Another way we communicate is I do have remind alerts set up. And so those of you who might use Remind with your class, it used to be called Remind 101, I have texting alerts set up to remind you about upcoming due dates. So if you want that reminder, I really encourage you to visit these links, and it'll prompt you on how to send a text message to join the group or how to visit the website and join the group. We also can communicate through email. There might be a time you want to email me directly. If you email me, the instructor, all instructors, there are times that our department chair is also listed in the class, or a new professor who might be shadowing. So you may just want to email me directly. That would be something for you. You can make the choice on it. And the same thing with the student users. If you do all users or all groups, it's going to go out to everyone. But if you're wanting just to choose a single user, this would be the one that you could come to and find your classmates' names there to write just to the person that you wanted to write to. Then we also have some help and how-to sites over here on the side. One thing that we use is called TK20. And this site is like a toolkit that the College of Education that we fall under uses to gather sample work data from students, and we will put some samples into that. So if you feel stuck at some point or you're just not knowing what to do, this is a place you can come to for some help. I can't help within that system. It's not a system that I manage at all. It's just a system that I can visit and go and grade. But the TK20 people are very helpful and very friendly and knowledgeable. If you really want a Blackboard overview, then this right here might be something that you would like to visit, the BB, the Blackboard Student Overview. And this is something that they made up, and it opens up in another window for you. Live binder information. In this degree, you will create a portfolio. You're not going to have comprehensive exams. You're not going to have oral comprehensive exams or a presentation style exam, but you are going to create a portfolio of your learning. And we use Live Binder in our department for all of the students to build and to showcase what they learned. In each course, you're going to be told the kind of assignments that you need to put in there. But in our course, we're the first course that gets to actually build the Live Binder. So this may be something new for you. So if it is, then there's some information here, like examples of a Live Binder, how to use Live Binders. It's a lot of work, and you need to invest your time in it carefully here at the beginning, because this is where you set the groundwork for everything that happens for the next couple of years. Let's see, we've also got just a help section, just some tools that may be important to you from time to time. We have links out to ALA, our national, state, and two nationals, ALA and AASL, in our state, just to let you know a little bit more about them. We do have department information about the library science department that's there for you. There is a link to the university library, which is called the Newton Grisham Library. You might see NGL, that's what it's referring to, and that can take you out to that. It's an external link, it's just warning you about that. University policies are there as well, and the rest is my teacher view of things. So a lot of information is found here. Spend some time getting to know your way around Blackboard. It's going to be a very important tool for you in the coming months and years. I look forward to getting to know you more as we participate in our discussion boards together and we interact through our grade book and other ways of communicating. Have a great semester.